Spending is more than dollars and cents. It's a statement about who we are and what we stand for. Hey, this is CJ, the host of Elevate with CJ, and this is the final video in our series of the psychology of spending. Let's go beyond habits and explore the deeper purpose behind how we spend. Number one, the bigger picture. Most people think spending is just a personal issue, but it's also a spiritual, emotional, and social one. Every dollar you spend is a seed, either sown into something temporary or something eternal. Example, supporting a small business strengthens your community in so many ways. You're helping keep money in your community. When I lived in Ireland, they would not allow big box stores like Costco's, Walmart, and Home Depot into the Republic of Ireland. I love this about Ireland. It was local shops taking care of the community. Real people that lived there and understood what the community needed. When I bought something, it felt like I was contributing to the overall good of the community. I wish it was like that here in the United States. Another example, donating to causes you believe in reinforces your values and creates long-term impact. Some of those donations save lives and change lives for the better. Your charity goes a lot further than you think, and giving is one of the most satisfying things a human can do. It makes us feel better when it's done through a grateful heart. You're not just a consumer, you're a steward of God's resources. Number two, emotional spending. Let's talk about emotions, because most of us don't just spend money, we spend feelings. Example, when you're stressed, do you find comfort in retail therapy? I can be bad about this myself sometimes. I don't go binge shopping, but if I'm having a rough day, I might end up at the Chick-fil-A getting a chocolate milkshake and a small fry that I don't need and is not good for me in any way. So this is a trigger that I'm aware of, and I know how to stop it if I need to. Do you splurge when you're bored, lonely, or trying to prove something to someone else? Being aware of your triggers can help pause and redirect your focus before swiping that credit card. Emotional spending can cause great problems in relationships and can hinder your financial goals drastically. So ask yourself, am I spending to feel something or to advance my goals? Number three, value-based buying. Conscious spending includes being intentional about who you're giving your money to. Back in the 90s, I used to try to always buy American products. Yeah, they were a little more expensive, but I knew that my money was going to support local families. Today, you can't find anything made in America on the shelves. Everything is made in a foreign land. It's so sad to me to see this, and I know it's very hard for families in America to get ahead, but it's not impossible. I try to avoid businesses that fund causes I don't support, even if they're more convenient. Every purchase can be a reflection on your choices and your convictions. Make them count. Number four, lifelong learning. Financial awareness isn't a one-time fix. It's a lifelong journey. The markets change, needs change, life changes. Stay curious and humble enough to keep learning. I'm always reading books on finance, real estate, and taxes. I listen to sales and business YouTube channels while driving, and in the evenings I like to wind down with some YouTube news channels. I know how ignorant I can be of the world and realize that my intelligence is minimal at best, but I can keep learning each day and become smarter and smarter in a few key areas of my life at this time. I check my bank accounts, credit card apps, and my Excel budget daily. This is a great habit to get into so that you have your fingers on the pulse of your money. If you don't do this, I recommend you start today. My final thoughts. At the end of the day, money is just a tool, but it reveals a lot about our hearts. When we spend with intention, we can live with peace, purpose, and power. Now, don't get me wrong, money is not the end-all, be-all of everything. However, it will make your life a lot less hectic and anxious. The Bible says that the love of money is the root of all evil. Note, it doesn't say that money is evil. It says that falling in love with it is. There's a difference. I've met plenty of people who won't spend a dime to help themselves or others. And yes, they love their big bank accounts and 401ks. These are some of the most miserable people I've ever met. So don't fall in love with money. However, you need to master money for you, for your family, and for your future. I hope you've enjoyed this series on the psychology of spending. If you've enjoyed this content, or learned anything new, please be sure to like and subscribe and click the bell notifications for when new videos are uploaded. Thank you for walking this journey with me, and remember, let's elevate together Elevate with CJ.